Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour video. Today I'll be going over most of the things Matt, Sam, and Adam explained in today's stream. Before we get into the video, I'm going to ask all of you to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel out. Let's get into it. First off, let's talk about the London to Brighton route. As you may know, London to Brighton is a part of the 3-route bundle that will come with TSW2 Rush Hour when it releases in the summer of this year. The first and main thing I think we should discuss is that the Brighton main line will not connect with the East Coastway. As you may know, these two routes connect at the Brighton and Lewes station. This means you will not be able to operate Class 377s straight from London Victoria towards Eastbourne or Seaford, or have trains run from Eastbourne or Seaford towards London Victoria. While the two lines will not be connected via a rail route connection, Brighton will have AI East Coastway traffic with Class 377s running along the London Bridge Viaduct towards Eastbourne and Seaford. The next thing we will talk about the Brighton main line will be that they are using the same Class 377/4 from the East Coastway route, with minor updates to the PIS system aboard the train. The Class 377/1 will also be included, however it will just be a reskinned Class 377/4. One thing they talked about with the Class 387 is that it may have new sounds from the 377. I really hope they do go through with updating the sound for the Class 387s, as they don't sound too similar to the Class 377s, and the Class 377 and 375 already included in Southeastern High Speed and East Coastway both have inaccurate sounds. Hopefully DTG contacts Armstrong Powerhouse to help with the Class 387 sounds. If you don't know, Armstrong Powerhouse actually made the Class 465 sounds for the Southeastern High Speed DLC. Those sounds on that train are commonly regarded as the best traction motor sounds in the whole game, right next to the DB BR423 on Habstrack Munich to Augsburg. Towards the end of the stream, Matt actually said that this route will have the busiest timetable ever in a TSW route, making it even busier than the Habstrack Munich to Augsburg 420 or 450 services. And as you may know, that route was extremely busy with S-Bahn, regional, and high-speed trains, along with freight trains running along the route all together at the same time. Hopefully this route does not suffer from not having any Thameslink services along the route with the Class 700, although DTG might substitute the Thameslink services with the Class 377s in Southern livery or the Class 387s in Gatwick Express livery. Moving on to the Amtrak route now, we have some information about the rolling stock. The F40 PH3 Cat is a fully new train and is not the same as the F40 PH2 Cat. They have a similar design on the exterior of the train, although the 3 Cat is actually 8 feet longer. The whole cab of the train has been updated with new cab signaling. This is the same case for the ACS 64, in which they took the design from TSW 2020 and they are redeveloping the full interior of the cab with new cab controls and signaling. In real life, after reaching the Boston South Station, Amtrak trains reverse onto a balloon track before re-entering the station in the opposite direction. This will be modeled in TSW, and Matt regarded it as being extremely interesting. Back to the information on the F40 PH3 Cat, it will include single-level coaches and it will include a cab car. For those of you who were asking, the MBTA commuter rail line will actually include the Stoughton branch, so you can operate trains to Providence and Stoughton from Boston South Station. They did not include too much information on the Riesa to Dresden route besides the rolling stock. They explained that this route will have the most variety of rolling stock in a base TSW route without any DLCs. The route in the future could possibly include the ICE, even if it is the wrong ICE with the BR406 or the BR403. I believe in real life the route actually has the ICE-T running on it. Currently, the timetable for the route is being developed, so anything could change from here until release. Now, moving away from the routes and on to the actual information about the Rush Hour feature. As you may know, there will be a dedicated next-gen version with a custom configuration, and it will run better on the next-gen consoles. Currently, the game runs the last-gen version on the next-gen consoles, so you can expect significant improvements with the new dedicated version. Now, they talked about expanding the rush hour capabilities to older routes. At this time, only the rush hour bundle routes will get the rush hour feature. However, they may start giving the older routes passenger improvements and start adding more services to certain routes. I think the Bakerloo line could heavily benefit from it, as it doesn't feel like you're actually operating a London Underground train. Moving on to the passenger improvements. You are now less likely to see the same person at the station. Passengers are significantly more diverse. Platforms will be busier and have more passengers during rush hour, whereas during off-peak hours, platforms will be quieter and have fewer passengers. The collisions between the passengers are being worked on, and they are improving the volume of passengers at each station. DTG will be looking into improving passenger items like passengers carrying luggage or putting luggage on the train at the Gatwick Airport station and on regular Gatwick Express trains. The rush hour feature will not include the dispatcher upgrades like the ones needed for the Bakerloo line to add the full 450 services. This is because the Bakerloo line is an enclosed line with no portals at either end. Now let's talk more into next gen. You will have a free next gen upgrade available if you want to transfer your routes and locos from your last gen console to your next gen console. Keep in mind, this will only work if you are on your same PSN account or Xbox Live account. Your saved games, however, will not transfer over unless you copy your saved game via a USB or via PlayStation Plus. And that is about it for the TSW2 Rush Hour information. DTG just finished the stream about 30 minutes ago, and I'll leave a link to that stream in the description of the video if you want to watch the whole thing and see all of this information in real time directly coming from Sam, Matt, and Adam. I'm pretty excited for this route bundle. I like the Brighton mainline route and the Amtrak route that they have now announced. However, I'm still skeptical about the German route from Riesa to Dresden. I just feel like it doesn't have too much interesting rolling stock. However, I have seen that on Steam, it notes that they will layer on the BR101 and the BR406 onto the route for intercity and intercity express services, so that could make the rolling stock along the route more interesting. Overall, I do think this is a nice route bundle and is one of the best route bundles we have seen in a while for Train Sim World. TSW2 Rush Hour is set to release this summer, so be on the lookout for more information from me and from DTG talking about the new bundle and upgrade. How do you feel about the TSW2 Rush Hour bundle? Do you think different routes could have been added? Are you excited, or are you skeptical about this release? Tell me all that down in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you haven't already, and the subscribe button if you are new, and I'll catch you out in the next video. Peace.